because he should have been that partner. He should have been like, oh nah, I know the tech.
Because he could have, if he positioned himself, he could have made something work.
Exactly, and he would have got it. Everybody eats, right? Because then it would just
right. Because now it's you. He's out the picture because you have no credit. There's no record of me even making the intro because he don't have no power.
Yeah.
So now you just see, man. This is another version of 2Techies with. I imagine that's what your logo, your sound would sound like.
That's what it sounds like?
It would sound. If somebody came up with your commercial, when you finally run your first commercial, it's going. That's what it's gonna sound like.
That would be nice.
You should make that happen. It should be a girl voice, so it shouldn't be my voice.
She got to be like from Russia.
Yeah, not Russia. We know they listening. That's the last thing.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So
something, you know,
with some kind of accent.
Yeah.
Something foreign.
Something foreign.
Girls don't even say that no more. They scared to get deported. So
no one's scared of getting deported. Everyone's nervous about that.
Man, we live in South Florida. It's a lot of people nervous.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, Rodney, I know a lot about you. The people should know a lot about Rodney B. Williams, but they don't. Everybody don't like to read. So, Rodney, when did you fall in love with tech?
That's a good question. I would say I fell in love with tech the moment I could probably understand what the word meant. I think at a really young age, I realized that we're all technologists. And people don't get that yet.
Unfortunately for me to be a nerd in the tech, I get it, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, you know, your favorite Instagram model who can edit a photo better than someone who went to school. And she learned that, you know, software based on an app that she downloaded. Now, if I was to just carve out that skill and really talk about it, like, you can really edit things incredibly. Like, that's a skill. So, or, you know, I just think that people tend to think, oh, technology means like I should know how to code, or maybe I know how to create things. No, you're an avid user of technology. Technology is the way we live and breathe. You drive in technology. You can't do anything if someone was to rip technology from you. That's so true. The more you embrace whatever part of it that is most attractive to you, to me, what was most attractive was what technology should do.
Not what it could do.
Not what it could do, not the code of saying how it should do. I'm not interested in how code, you know, I'm interested in what it should do. And that's why, you know, I'm one of those guys that I still, you know, I like sci-fi, I like, you know, Transformers. You know, I'm into things like that. You know, seeing, you know, watching those type of movies and seeing where technology is gonna go is exciting.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So I know what you do in technology. I know what Lisnr is, but for the people watching, can you explain to us what you actually do in tech and innovation?
Yeah, so we actually transmit data over high frequency audio.
Say that one more time.
We transmit data over high frequency audio. For
Google it and you'll get the answer, because he's not going to be able to explain it all in this interview. But keep going.
It's so really basic, right? We just transmit data from one device to the next, your device to my device. Okay. Right? Today, the way that's done is cellular data, or Wi-Fi, maybe Bluetooth. I'm just doing it with sound. So it's an alternative, and it's a protocol. Now, a lot of people say, well, why do we need another protocol? Or why is yours better than everyone else? Well, there's some unique advantages from a software data transmission tool. And there's all type of uses for that, right? One device to the next. So could you use Lisnr to open a door? Could you use Lisnr to, you know, pay for things? Could Lisnr be a ticket? Could Lisnr track where you are? Could Lisnr then track where you are within every other device? When you talk about a software that can almost live and breathe anywhere, we can do all of those different things. And I mean, and that's why it's been our challenge sometimes to talk about it. But what's really great now is, you know, folks are coming in and saying, hey, can you help me with this challenge? Like, we have a big announcement happening with ticketing, where they wanted to create, use us for a mobile ticket project. They were tired of using QR codes and scanners or NFC. They thought it was going to be significantly expensive on the venue side.
Right.
And they were like, wait a minute, I can just use really cheap Android devices that can hear Lisnr and decode the ticketing data, and then any phone could broadcast ticketing data, 100%. But even that, we're gonna change the whole industry, because we think that whole industry is gonna move over to Lisnr.
Couldn't you also use that on the bus device to?
Oh yeah, buses, transportation tickets.
Oh, we're gonna have to have a conversation as soon as we turn these cameras off.
We should.
I got a big project that just came on the table in Little Haiti.
Okay.
We gotta talk. Okay. Man, this is gonna be exciting. If your business, oh wait, before I go there, because I know we've had some good times. So we walk up to the bar. First thing they say is craft beer or craft cocktail. Which one are you choosing?
Craft cocktail?
What's the cocktail? I know what it is. Go ahead and tell the people.
I drink everything.
What's the one tonight then?
One tonight. So yesterday I started with the vodka, then I went to the scotch. Today.
That's when you know you're young. You just mixing colors.
I'm not that young.
Bro, you are young.
I'm 33.
You're young.
Grant Hill. I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do tonight? I think I'm gonna go no, I'm gonna go dark. I'm just gonna go back to scotch.
Scotch?
Yeah. You know, I be thinking about the calories.
I think I owe you a drink because you bought me the drink the last time we was at the Jack Daniels event. So I got you tonight.
Maybe, I don't remember.
Exactly.
As I shouldn't.
If your business life was based on a movie or a TV show, and your eyes were able to project that movie or TV show right now, and I was able to look at a wall, what am I watching? What would I see?
What would you see? Mm-hmm. The greatest story ever told. That's what I mean. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
That's the first thing that makes sense to me. Well, you'll have to go into that. That makes it explains itself. What do you feel is one of your biggest challenges or struggles that you're currently dealing with?
Biggest challenges? I think challenges grow and morph and evolve. The moment you figure out one, you have another. And I think the only thing I'm really good at this stage is, trying to address those challenges and problems as aggressive as possible. I think at our stage of our company, we're now going from those small contracts, those one to these massive contracts, and that's the point of product market fit, right? So it's a big product market fit thing happening right now,
right?
And I think it's a defining moment for the company. But everything about that is challenging, right? The product might break. Do we even have can we even support that? I'm used to, dealing with contracts that, 6-figure contracts. Do I even understand how to do an 8-figure contract?
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, things like that are some of the challenges that.
But see, that's a humbling thing to say on camera because most people just want to get to that level where they have 8-figure contracts. But the thing is, if you had it, are you even ready for it? Could you even handle it? That's a whole, can your team around you, could they handle it? It's one thing to get a $10,000 check. It's another thing to get a $150,000 check. But what do you do with a $15 million check?
It's big. It's a different type of expectation.
Yeah.
If someone is going to buy something at that level from you, they are expecting.
You are delivering.
Exactly.
You ain't even Domino's in 15 minutes. You getting it there in 3.
Exactly.
You're doing above and beyond. All right. So on a technical side, understanding a little bit more about Lisnr now, what do you think were one of your biggest milestones recently on this journey that you're going through?
Biggest milestone.
Mm-hmm.
I think, this is an exciting year. This year we're gonna, this is one of them things that we haven't even communicated with our board yet, and we may not because we just like to when you've been under delivering, because think about it, you think of a milestone a year ago, and then all of a sudden something happened.
Right.
So we want to over deliver for a little bit.
Okay. It's
really important. But we're going to end the year. We could be on 40 to 50 million devices. We could power, we did the numbers, maybe 80 to 90 million transactions. And this is a customer that's launching in April, not even a full part of the year. So this is the defining moment. This is this type of customer that we have, and it'll be announced in about 30 days. Literally, each and every person will be able to experience it in some case, in some place.
So I'll try to hold a video for at least 30 days so your board won't know what happens, because my goal is...
the board knows the customer is coming, but I can't announce it yet.
Okay, all right. That's dope. Congratulations on that, by the way, man. I just want your genuine response, because I met you on this platform, I met you at certain events, so I just want your genuine response to 2 words, all right? Diversity and inclusion.
It's a hot topic right now.
All right. Go ahead.
Finish
the thought. The thing is, candid, man. Tell us the truth.
The truth is, when Lisnr started in 2012, it wasn't a hot topic.
Yeah, it became a hot topic about 3 years ago.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, you know, I feel like people went scrounging and was like, who's these guys out of Cincinnati, Ohio? Who's this Rodney guy? But I remember the days when, you know, I used to be like, you know, hey, Black Enterprise, I raised $3 million. I mean, now they're cool.
Right.
But I was like, hey, you know, they wasn't paying attention to tech. And I'm excited that it's a topic and people are talking about it and people are going after it. But what I want the industry should always refocus is that it's not a technology and startups and ventures is about successful companies. And
I was going to ask you what's the solution, but you're giving it to us, so keep going.
And so I'm tired. It's not about, you know, encouraging. We need to hold on to the companies that are Black and try to do our best to make them successful, support them. We need them to become big companies. We need them to become very successful. They will be, you know, that wealth that will start to generate from them type of companies will be reinvested, you know. And then when you know, I always say, that's just a better scenario. I mean, that's how Silicon Valley started, right? That's how any hub starts, right? Successful companies, they hire different, they look different. Like my company, we look and feel different because of me.
Right.
I'm just a diverse founder. So there's no diversity topic in my company. I got like, you know, 40% women, and I got, you know, it's just because I'm diverse. My friends are diverse. So when people want to come work for someone,
right.
So I just think we need to kind of refocus. And it's at the end of the day, it's just about successful companies. And I want the topic to be about how do we help the companies that are successful be more successful, or how do we help the next company be that company. And that's really all that matters.
The pipeline and everything else is becoming a dead horse. That's not the solution.
Yeah, I'm tired of I'm real tired of the diversity talk at, you know, all of the top, you know, at the Googles and
right.
the Facebooks of the world. No, we shouldn't care about that.
If they put the same amount of money they pledged to kind of fix the problem, if they invested into the companies, that would fix the problem.
That's what I want you to do. That's what that means.
Look, man, every time I love talking about it, but it bothers me.
My other pet peeve, and it was another video article that they didn't post in Revolt. I don't know why they never. Somebody need to call Rashad Drakeford and ask him why he didn't post the Revolt. But anyway, during that video, they said, "Oh, you know, how do you feel about, you know, VCs investing in minority companies?" And I said, that's not their goal or tactic. Their goal is to big successful companies. So obviously it's a pipeline issue.
Right.
But their goal is not to do that. And you know, they have limited partners, and they have a vision and a strategy that they need to focus on. I was like, until our community figures out how to invest in ourselves, we shouldn't be trying to pressure another organization to do that. And I'm sitting there, I'm in Diddy's offices, and I'm like, when the last time did Diddy invest in a tech company? He would rather, you know, launch another whiskey or make another water. Or let's talk about Oprah. And if, you know, she put $43 million into Weight Watchers, like, why would you do that? Like, that's not a good idea. And I don't know, I laugh. When we look at our wealth hasn't invested back in technology. So I don't even know why I'm even talking to another man about why he should invest in something like me. So that's just what I said, and I said it again.
We will make sure that's a 1-minute clip and get that out. But I mean, that's pretty powerful because, like you said, is Weight Watchers gonna go into the hood and hire Black women to come work for Weight Watchers?
Probably not.
But what could $43 million do in a angel investment fund? Not even VC, because she don't need to make the return. She's a billionaire. What could $43 million do for these startups?
Incredible.
Man, that was deep. All right. So now that I know your mentor is not Oprah.
I like Oprah, by the way.
I'm sure
I don't have any problem with Oprah or Diddy.
But the world is yours. You can choose any mentor you want. Access to capital, everything else, time. Every time you call, they answer. It's not an assistant, it's them. Who's that mentor?
Fiction and nonfiction? You never had that question.
I actually, you just switched. I've definitely never had that question. So I will take both of them. Give me the nonfiction one first.
Dead or alive?
I've never had that answer. Sure. Well, give me. I would prefer them alive, just in case they might see this and they decide to come mentor you. I would like to be able to say they came and mentored you because they saw this video. By the way, guys, this is now nonfiction alive. Go.
You know what? So the reason why it's so hard, because I feel like if I need a mentor, I can go get one. and I don't feel like there's too many walls. So that's why I'm trying to think of who I possibly could not get to if I wanted to be a mentor.
That's a good way to approach it. That's a good problem to have too.
You know, it would be Obama because I don't feel like I got invited to enough White House stuff.
Obama?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that's stereotypical, but
No,
I don't think I can get to him. I'm having problems.
You could probably go through Richard Branson, and Branson could make the connection. I'm
could.
sure Virgin gonna reach out to you at some point if you haven't already talked to him.
There's definitely a route.
Yeah.
There's definitely a route there.
I think that would be your route. That connect to Richard, Virgin Atlantic, what you're doing, then to Obama. Obama sits down and talk to you.
But
you get to hear him talk.
You know? Yeah, that's probably it.
All right, so give me this fiction person. That's what I want.
Fiction?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need Professor Xavier.
Professor X?
Yeah.
X-Men, all right.
Yeah, you know, I'm real cerebral. I don't know. I feel like it would be dope to talk to him.
So maybe you should just talk to Stan Lee.
Nah, I'm not interested.
He wrote it. That's his thoughts, man.
No, I'm interested in Professor X.
That's a part of him. The man that made the comic book is probably, that is your professor.
You're right.
Maybe that's the person you should.
Maybe.
If you think about it, you get to talk to him and you get to understand how he developed that character and why does he think that way. He might be able to share some of the insights from him.
Possibly.
See, I just took you another route.
Took me another route.
Now you went from a fiction person to the non-fictional person. You know, you can make that work.
Yeah, I talk to Stan.
All right, talk to Stan. I'm sure Stan will talk to you. There's always a soundtrack to our life. So I told you, I mentioned it earlier. Now everybody's a listener. So if you were transmitting audio from Rodney that only we could hear inside, we can hear what's going on in your life. Right now in your life, what would be the album or the song that I would hear?
Politics as usual.
It has a lot more meaning with what's going on right now. It would have been just a song to fix our neighborhood, but to hear that now weighs a lot heavier.
Politics as usual. Wow.
All right, so we're all in the game. You're a big part of the game now. You're on covers and everything, Black Enterprise, and you're getting the leeway, but the headline ain't ever gonna tell your story. It's the legacy you leave behind. So if we had to see a written scripture or a written note to define the legacy of Rodney B. Williams, what is that? What is your legacy? What's the legacy you want to leave behind?
I want to change the world.
Why be simple about it, right?
I mean, if you want to do it, you should do it at the highest level that you possibly can dream.
You do have the patents for what you do, so
yeah,
it is you. You will go down in history. How's your Wikipedia page looking right now?
I just got one.
You know who made it?
I don't know.
I gotta go add some content to it. This dude was dope. All right, so I put you on the hot seat the whole time, and I've been bothering you to have these conversations, even though our off-camera conversations are just amazing, but this was a good one. But is there one question you want to ask me on camera that I have to answer openly and honestly?
I don't want to put nobody on the spot.
It's okay, you can do it, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. What you eating for dinner?
What am I eating for dinner? You know what, man? I really need some barbecue right now.
Really?
I need some, but I need to go light, so I'll probably end up eating a salad because the food that we had today,
yeah,
that mac and cheese is sitting heavy on me right now, boy.
I didn't have no.
That mac and cheese and cornbread was amazing. So, Rodney, I appreciate it. Can you tell the people how, right, just look straight ahead, how they can reach you on social media, man, how they can find you so they can follow your life?
Yeah, I'm pretty simple. Rodney B. Williams, every handle. So Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's the same thing. And follow me, talk to me.
Yeah, and that's one thing I do like about you. You are responsive. I've noticed, even though your company's growing, you're just as responsive as you was 2 years ago when I first met you.
I answer every email. I will say something.
All right.
I promise.
So if you need it, we always close out our digital grads meetings and everything with one word, the final word. So if you can, just leave us with one final word.
One final word?
Just one word,
like
not
a statement?
Nope, a word. One word.
Win.
Win? There it is, y'all. 2Techies. We appreciate it.